This video is sponsored by Tula. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Nyasia, and we are here in upstate New York in the Catskills, just 2 hours from New York City, to see a tiny home community called a tiny house resort. So I want to show you around 3 houses here in the community of 11 houses in total. Stay to the end of the video because I'm going to get the homeowners to talk about some tips, how they found this place, how they built it out, some do's and don'ts, and it'll give you guys inspiration if you're looking to do something just like this. So welcome to the largest tiny house here at a tiny house resort. This is called the Big One. It's called the Big One because it is their largest tiny house here in their community. Now I'm excited because this is the home that I'm going to be staying in for the next couple of days. And this was the latest addition to their tiny house community. They started with a standard smaller unit that I'm going to show you guys in a little bit, but the owners realized that couples and families really wanted to stay together in the same home, so they decided to make this bigger space. Something that I don't normally see in those kind of trailer tiny house videos is a full-size kitchen. I was super surprised to come in and find a 5-burner stove, a full oven, full refrigerator and microwave, so you're not really sacrificing convenience. I'll have a vlog up shortly on my second channel showing what I got up to over the couple days I was here. But cooking breakfast and dinner was so easy because they had everything you need to make your meals, and I even got free eggs from their chickens. The length of this unit is about 30 feet, so right here on the main floor you get about 275 square feet, and then when you add the 2 beautiful lofts, we're at almost 400 square feet. It could easily fit 6 people. You got a king-size bed on one side, a queen-size bed on another, and a pull-out couch that turns into a full-size bed. Right off the kitchen, they utilized this walkway and turned it into a dining area, and the smaller table was built with hinges, so it transforms from a 2-seater to a 4-seater. With having 13-foot ceilings, you get to take advantage of a spacious living room without having the bedroom space being in the mix. They've added this big bright blue sofa that doubles obviously as a bed, but during the day, everyone can kind of gather around. And these bright cushions add tons of personality to the space. The loft with the ladder houses a queen-size bed, and the loft up the stairs holds a king-size bed. When you're up in the loft, you have full control of the light with pull-down shades in case you like to sleep in. But for me, waking up to the sunset in a cabin was kind of my dream, so I kept my shades up the entire stay. Now I'm doing a voiceover for this right now, and let me tell you, this is one of the most comfortable beds I've ever slept in, okay? I want to show you guys what each of the tiny houses get as far as outside space. Because this is the largest home, this unit has a fully covered patio, but all of the homes feature a fire pit, a place to sit outside, and a gas grill. If you want to venture out, the resort features a small zoo with the cutest baby goats, ducks, and chickens. We're gonna go on a little adventure. There's a waterfall right on the property, and this is probably the only time I'm going to be able to go. So for the next 45 minutes, I'm going to explore. It's 19 degrees out now, and it's definitely super cold, but I wanted to show you guys how beautiful it looks at night. Before I head out, I'm going to do my skincare routine, but I'm going to show you some products I've been using for the past month, and I want to thank Tula for sponsoring today's video. Tula is a skincare and wellness brand founded by a doctor where 100% of the products are formulated with superfoods and probiotics. I decided to start with the Acne All-Star routine, and this is a kit that includes a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. So the first thing I do is start with the cleanser, and this is a foam cleanser that's super lightweight. After the cleanser, the product that I use every single day is the moisturizer, and I like this because somewhere in between a serum and a gel. Next is my absolute favorite product, and it is the Glow and Get It Cooling and brightening eye balm. If you want something that's gonna wake you up in the morning, this is definitely it. It gives you like a cooling, minty feeling, and you have a brightening, kind of like a highlight would do to your cheeks, but this is under your eyes. Over the years, we've gotten to know how important probiotics are to like our digestive system. But Dr. Raj, who founded this product line, realized not only did probiotics help her clients with their digestive system, but it also made their skin look great. And the entire Tula lineup of products are cruelty-free and never tested on animals. That concludes my pre-makeup morning routine. My face is nice and moisturized. You can go to Tula.com and use my code Nyasia for 15% off your first Tula order. We are now in the second duplex tiny house. This one is a little bit different because the wood here is painted white, so it gives it a more modern feel. Fittingly so, this house is called the Luxe. This one has a full-size stove and oven, so if you have a bunch of people over, you guys can make actual real meals. As an added bonus, you have a dishwasher, so you can cook your big meals, but you don't have to wash any of the dishes. You don't have the second loft in the tiny house, but I think if you're looking for inspiration for something that you want to build for yourself, you wouldn't necessarily need the second loft. So I think this is a perfect layout for someone who wants to build a home for themselves. Without the loft, this definitely feels more open and airy. And you have this huge sofa that folds out and I think fits at least 2 people. I love that they added these poofs because it brings color to the space and it serves as extra seating or a second like dining table. If you're coming here to relax, you probably don't need it, but you have your full entertainment center here, set up with a DVD player and access to Netflix. And then down here, it is winter time, so you are going to need it, but you've got a full gas fireplace. If you need a place to work under the loft, you have 2 seats which could serve as dining or a place to put your laptop. And then past that, you open this really cool barn door. That leads you into the full-size bathroom with beautiful tile shower. Once you've come in from skiing and cooking your food and you're ready to call it a night, you come right up these stairs to the loft. You have a handle so you don't fall, don't worry. And it leads you to this super warm and cozy bedroom with views on either side so you can wake up to the sunrise and go to sleep to the sunsets. The snow has finally stopped, so I'm going to leave where I've been staying, the big one, and head over to the Green Bean. This was their first iteration of their tiny homes on the property, and I think this is kind of the style we think of when we think of tiny homes. I love that they were able to keep 3 sides of the house open, so it kind of feels like you're in a tree house and you don't sacrifice the views. The bed here is orientated to face west, so you're gonna get the most amazing sunsets when you're lying in the bed. With having less wall space, I was surprised that they were able to incorporate so much storage in this house. There are drawers underneath and on the sides of the bed, and they were able to even camouflage the TV so it doesn't take away from the view. The kitchen is super large in the Green Bean as well. You don't have the full-size stove and oven, but I think if you're in a smaller unit like this with probably just 2 people, the cooktop is perfect. You have more than enough space to bring all of your snacks, and again, they have a table that folds down so you can eat dinner or do some work. On the other side of this house is the bathroom, and it's compact but has everything you need. They were able to fit a full standing shower, a slim sink so it doesn't take up too much room when you're coming in and out, and storage up above.
Hi, I'm Margie. Welcome to a tiny house resort. In 2017, my dad, who is actually the owner of the company, sold a property in Manhattan, and he elected to reinvest into this property. Zoning in New York State doesn't recognize homes less than 700 square feet, and so you immediately hit a problem. We are technically a campground, and this is a trailer. And so a campground could house a trailer. That's how we did it. We were able to meet the qualifications, which are different in every county and every town. It's a very extensive process to get approvals. And it was 6 months of meetings. It was 2 engineers. It's both a civil engineer and a structural engineer. It was architects, it was attorneys. It was a very big deal to get the approval. Once we have it, even as we grow, everything is approval based. These are flush toilets. These are 100% not off-grid. The houses have a septic line, an electric line, a water line, a power line and a cable line, actually. So each of the tiny houses have full internet. Each house has their own router and their own cable system. There's no sharing among the tiny houses. I will tell you that operating a tiny house is one of the most energy efficient experiences. It actually made me, for the first time in my 60 years of life, realize the definition of energy efficiency. It costs probably $2 a day to operate the tiny house. It's and that's including air conditioning, including heat. Since the property is very view-based, whatever we did had to be window-driven. And so the addition of both lofts on each side really allows for two couples, a couple with kids. That's also a sofa bed underneath, so that flips out to a full bed. So in our mind, we needed the windows. Windows take up actual space, so if we could use the height and to take advantage of the additional space that's up top, you create both an open concept. You have a place when people sleep. It could be messy up here and you're not bothered by it when you're down in the house. This house, the way it's laid out right now, could sleep 6. We keep it at 5 in terms of occupancy. It's just a little easier on the houses. Well, thank you guys for visiting with us. Hope to see you soon. If you want more information, visit us online at A Tiny House Resort. See you soon.